Hello there guys, Jules here and welcome back to Manor Lords, more specifically the renewal of our first run. A lot of time has passed and the new Manor Lords update is about to drop, expected for September hopefully, so I believe that we are just in time to finish up what we once started. Now there has been a lot done in this run and the land is looking well urbanized, but there is still much more left to do, and so without further ado, let's get building. And welcome back guys to the village of Wildfeld, our very first Manor Lords village, which well is still thriving and I am excited to keep back on building it. Now a lot of time has passed, so I think that it is in order to explain a little bit for the newcomers what is this village all about and all the other villages that we have too. And it also is a good reminder because, well, as I said, a long time has passed. Now, Wildfeld is our very first village ever where we started uploading Manor Lords, really. And it's rich with fish and with stone. Well, stone no more because over here you can see that we have only 200 left. But, well, nothing we can do about that now, can we? Wildfeld, because of that reason, is actually more focused on the artisan things. Because we got here bowyers, cobblers, brewers, more bowyers. Everything that needs to be crafted goes through Wildfeld, really. And we chose this as a hub for trading and, well, trading because we have all of the packing mules. And for the artisans, because we really have nothing to work on. It's only infinite fish and a little bit of stone, which we're running dry, so the best next option, I guess, is just artisans. Second village that we got over here is Shashpits, and Shashpits is a little bit more diverse. We got ourselves over here on the side a plentiful of iron, which is, well, both deep mines, don't mind the 800 left. We got ourselves as well some rich deposits of food, also known as emmer, flax, barley, rye, everything is kind of green. And so Shashpits is more focused on the farming things and getting the raw materials and then, well, maybe transforming the iron and sending it after, or sending it raw, also trading. Well, all the raw materials are coming from Shashpits at the moment. And I'm planning to keep it that way. Maybe what we are lacking actually is more expansion for more influence, maybe get more food. So that's something to do, I think. As for our most recent addition to the village's collection, we have over here our clay now. And well, clay now is going through its own things. There is always blood on this land, so have to keep that in mind. We got our retinue here, just, well, keeping it safe, because as I said, this was a costly land and not in a good way. Well, nothing good is costly, or is it? Well, regardless, we need over here a storehouse upgraded, clearly as day, so we're gonna do that. And we're going to begin the episode, well, actually continue it, by spotting some things that are wrong and that maybe need to be fixed, changed, or stopped. So first of all is the Pond of Wildfeld. The Pond of Wildfeld is, well, it's on 353 fish, and I think that is low enough, really. So we're going to stop fishing and probably look into moving the families elsewhere. Now I noticed that we have plenty of hides and no leather, so I think the best bet is the tannery. Now, I think one family is gonna do, because I want to have always one free. As for Wildfeld, you are going to spot these families over here. They're just, well, they're actually planting seeds and plowing on the back. And that cannot be. Why, you may ask? Well, it's October. And we don't do that on October. We are going to stop this. And we're gonna go and get plenty of families. Now, all the livestock also should be gone. We don't need them working here anymore, so they can go and be reassigned. And actually, it's winter already, so yeah, I think it was, well, about time, about 3 months ago to stop this, but, well, oh well. Here we are, back at it again. Now, there is plenty of things that we need to do still as well here in Shashpits, and well, as you can see, there is no level 3 Burgish Plus, and I believe that we are about to meet the requirements once we get the tavern, so that is something that is on the cards. And also, as I said, I would love to expand a bit more on the farming field, because I want the Shashpits to still be the one kind of producing all the raw materials. And so in order to do that, we just need more fields, more people to move in, and probably more iron to be mined, because, well, we do have plenty of it, don't get me wrong, but we could always have more since it's infinite. Now, as for what we could do with these extra families and Shashpits, I think it's about time to get some more blooming, because, well, we do have here 2 of them. So we're going to fill them up but really the iron slabs are not catching up to the iron ore. So we're gonna do just that. As for our newest land of clay now, there is as usual lots of things to do, but we have some families moving, which is, well, great. And we have more things building up. But we still need some timber because, well, expansion is always required, so we're going to turn on the logging cap. And we're gonna check now. The stone still needs the stonecutter camp, so we're gonna leave that and have at least 2 families because, well, I want the other family to build something other, and it is the granary. The granary is all the way here on the side, and I don't like it. I want it to be like something like the storehouse, so probably place it around this side or this side. We will see. Now, I do not have the stone to move it because to build another one, well, you need to have the stone. But there is a thing that it is when you demolish a building, you get the materials back, like they're right here, all the supplies. It is the cost and what was inside. So with this, we can actually build a new one, and it will be the same as relocating. And here we have it, our granary moved. And, well, also a royal tax increase. Cool, great, lovely. I don't like those, but, well, you gotta pay the taxes to the king now, can't you? Now, don't you? Well, right away we're going to assign a couple families here. I'm thinking that one should do the trick, and probably with the other ones, I guess the large storehouse could do too. Now, over here as well we have our logging camp, our foresters, which is already with, well, this is more than we need, clearly. And, well, everything is working really, except the saw pit. Now, I do need some planks, I believe, in the future, so I might as well want to do one. But I wonder, I want to limit this to about, let's say, 60 planks. There we go. Now, this should be enough. Now, as well, since we are working with logs and with saw pits and with construction, I believe we need another oxen, so we're going to get that as soon as we can, and we can do it over here at our hitching posts, which are, well, we got one here, so let's order it, and done so. Now, this would be it for clay now for now, because our next focus is to get the farming ready, because I want to get loads of influence and actually claim some land. Maybe all of it at once, I don't know, but we will see. So for that we're going to need plenty of food, and, well, for food I must say that Wildfeld is not the best. It's just fish and chips, I guess, so we're kind of stuck on that. But Shash Pits, on the other hand, has plenty of potential, so we're going to try to go for a full handful of wheat for the next, well, year harvest. So we're going to get our hands dirty on some fields where we can get those. And here we have our freshly made new 6 fields. Now, I want to do a little something with them, and it is assigning the, well, the wheat to all of them. So this year, well, the next one actually, I want to have all of them produce wheat. So we're going to do it like this on all of these. Now, this may be a lot to take, but I'm hoping that by having the farmhouse filled to the brim with people, 2 oxen, we may be able to manage it. Now, the next year, I want to have as well wheat, and these ones that are with 100, and, well, almost 100 as well can be. But the ones that are a bit lower, I want to have a little something different. And this one, for example, 92, we're gonna follow the next year and add wheat on the 3rd one. And this one is 100, so it goes in a row. And this one can be in a row too, so it's only that one. That's gonna be a little bit offset, but that is fine. With these new fields, I'm hoping to get a lot of wheat for the next year. I may even think about expanding them. But wheat alone is not going to do the trick, because we need to process it into bread. Now that's where the next step comes in. We need the windmill, which is already there. We need 2 of them, we will see how it processes. But we also need bakeries, and for bakeries I am planning to use these. Now these are going to require us 1 more development points, but they can be directly upgraded over here with our artisans. So I think that is a great way to process the wheat, and it's much more efficient really than building separate buildings, and I believe that the production is faster on the artisans than the communal oven. Now in order to get this, we are missing only one thing, and it is the tavern supply. For the tavern, we are going to place it somewhere here, I believe. Because right here is like a middle to the center, and as well, you can actually go to work and then grab a beer afterwards. So I think it can be good. Although actually, let's place it here, because it looks perfectly into this road that goes inside, and I think it's better than this, because maybe we may want to expand some more artisan things now, don't we? So let's leave this space open for that and actually plop it here. Now with Wildfield being the artisan district and the artisan hub, there is lots of trading going on with the other regions obviously. But the thing is that the trades are really not that good, because right here, for example, this one is straight up not working, and it is fish for iron. We did get the iron at first, but now we have no more fish. And so, well, we are not trading anything, so some changes need to be done. Same goes with clay now, for example, where we have over here, I believe, shields for berries, and we do have plenty of shields, but guess what? Clay now also does have 46 shields. So yes, we must do some changes, and we are gonna do them now. And the changes have been done. There were some bigger ones, but there were others that were actually fine. So going through them, I changed the fish for ale, because well, we also need the level 3 Burgish bloods over there. The next one I changed as well. I made it crossbows with shashpis, because it had, I believe, leather, and I really need leather. Rather than sending it, I need to process it into shoes. So I think it's better if we trade crossbows at the moment, because well, we have some of those, and we could get some crossbowmen over there as well. Now the clay now as well, this one was fine. I believe getting some shields for hide is alright, and this one I changed too. Instead of this, we had, I believe it was shields, and I really think that it's better to get helmets than shields at this point of the game. And clay now as well, apples, I made it an exchange of food really for more variety, and this one is spears instead of shields, because we have plenty of shields already in clay now. Now we may have run into a little bit of a sticky situation, because right here we have, well, 2 months worth of food. So I think that the winter may not be too good on this phase. So we're going to assign some fisherman huts, even though I know that this is kind of dry. We're gonna dry it all the way up down to the bone, because I think we really need that fish, and once, well, now it's not gonna be traded, so I think that is fine. Also, we're going to remove the teeth, the tithe, the tit. So let's do that, because we are in a struggle, and Wildfield is not the only one. We have the same situation in Shashpits with only 3 months, and well, that is no bueno. So over here as well, under the tithe, we are gonna stop it. There we go. It has on 20%, so I think we have a strong chance of bouncing back. And believe it or not, clay now, same situation. Great. Now there is only meat here, because all the berries have been traded, which, well, it only shows how bad the trades were now, doesn't it? So we're gonna stop. Well, this one has no type. This one is just pray and hope for more food. Now we did get our lamps over here, so hopefully they start reproducing, because I got this upgrade over here. And once they do, we are going to get ourselves a butcher. I believe we were setting a plot for it. I believe it's this one, level 2, and we could get the butcher, which is the chopping machine here, because we have also an infinite amount of salt, so might as well use it. I believe that the idea was for clay now to be the meat supplier, so that is also another good way of getting food, and hence more influence. Now while surfing around, I spotted that Shashpis has a little problem other than the food, and it is that it has no available living space. I think the best option right now will be to expand these plots over here, because they are the big ones, the long ones with the veggies, and well, having more families allows for more people to, well, simultaneously work the field and work their assigned job. So over here we're going to get ourselves expanding some living spaces. And we run out of timber. So actually we have 300 planks. So we're going to stop starving in the pit and maybe get some logs, guys, please. In Shash Pits we upgraded our tower and now we can fill up the retinue over here. So we're gonna do just that. We go to customization and recruit. Also, I want to get them all set up because, well, we have the money for that. And while I was actually checking things out, really seeing, well, what am I missing and all, I noticed a little issue, and it is that I tried to get a new unit, but I seem to have reached the limit, so we are stuck. That only means one thing though, and it is that we need to start fighting. And so in the next episode, I'm hoping to get another piece of land, or at least fight for it. And well, as much as I hope to not lose anyone on the way, we may have some losses. So stay tuned for the next one, because this one was more of a catching up and seeing how the lands are doing and preparing for for what is to come, which is lots of food, hopefully, and maybe some battles. Probably in the next one there will be. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, well, you know, leave a like, a me gusta, and subscribe. Otherwise, well, I'm surprised you're still here. See you in the next one. Bye bye.